Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and as you can probably see on my back, today we're going to be using the hunting horn, with potentially the strongest build that the hunting horn has to offer. And by that, I mean of course the lazy horn. I finally got around to remaking it with the new stuff in mind, because it got like 4 or 5 different buffs that all make this build ridiculously strong. As you can see, the talisman's pretty strong, but it's not impossible to get. You just need build up boost 2 with 2 2s. And here are all the decorations you're gonna need. All the green numbers are from decorations if you want to copy it yourself. I might do a build specifically for this, or do a video specifically for this, because generally these lazy horn builds are ridiculously strong. And for today's video, we're gonna fight this 284 Tigrex. I just need to level him up, and he's a decent target for this kind of a build. Now, if you haven't seen the Lazy Horn build before, I've done quite a few iterations of it. I've tried to update it each time we get something significant in the game for Hunting Horn. It is actually so crazy how much it got buffed with this final update. But essentially the premise of this build is you want to put in as little effort as possible while killing the monster really quickly for the kind of difficulty that we're up to. Sonic, silkbind, shockwave through that. Keep the sonic barriers up. Keep our attack up now. Okay, so once we get started, this build becomes an absolute monster. And hopefully wow, that did nothing to me. Goodness. That was heaven sent, by the way. Yeah, you can kind of see how it's gonna go. We are literally going to spam these 2 buttons. Why is he going that way? Okay. But yeah, we pretty much just spam Sonic Barrier endlessly. They even buffed it to the point where you could use this in multiplayer without being a total detriment to the people you play with now. Which is crazy to me, because we were already taking no damage with this build. So we really didn't need the defense buff on it. But it will help out in multiplayer. As you can see, we are not going to care about that at all. It doesn't matter. I also forgot to put Intrepid on here, but that is another thing you would put on this build, because it is just another safety net, which it probably doesn't even need, to be honest. I should build up my Mag Trio, just so we can get the Infernals out, because we don't need to do it any other way, essentially. And it's good with the current Palamute meta, where you get them to use the blades. Just go through all this. It does not matter in the slightest. We're going to get another Sonic Barrier here by playing the song as well, just so these rocks don't do anything. Okay, as you can see, our sharpness isn't moving. Previously, the sharpness in this build was the biggest issue that it had. The damage was fine, everything else on it is fine, or was fine. It was literally just sharpness, and now we can completely forego getting any sharpness because of Heaven Sent. Really? Okay, that's fine with me. Doesn't matter. Literally does not matter in the slightest. Let's get our Silkbind Shockwave back for extra damage, as well as our Infernal Ticks, of course. Doesn't matter. Just keep on swinging. It really, really does not matter in the slightest. Okay, cute. Let's keep spamming triangle into recital. Also get our Silkbind Shockwave back for extra damage, of course. Cheeky damage. Okay. Keep up with him. We've got Evade Extended 2. The crazy part about this is it's got no augments, so this is what you would start with. It's pretty silly. We're just going to keep spamming. Sharpness not matter. Nothing matters. If I had Intrepid Heart, I would use that to play the other songs that I don't have active at the moment, as well as get up Infernals pretty safely. But yeah, I forgot to put it on, obviously. Just gonna keep spamming. Does not matter. Keep on going. Really does not matter in the slightest. Let's go over to his face and Silkbind Shockwave into Infernal to get that damage in, because it's pretty much our biggest damage for this build. If we were to use Mag Trio, it would do a lot more as well, because we do a lot of damage with our Mag Trio with the Palamute doing his spinning shenanigans. Let's actually do it now, because he's in Chainblade mode. As you can see him spinning back there. I think I got the wrong element on him too, because I forgot that. But he would definitely do some mad damage with this kind of a build. Okay. Getting away from me. Get back here. No. None of that. We don't like monsters that are able to do anything. None of that business. Silkbind through this. And then we're going to play a blue note to get our mag trio and immediately play it. Go through this raw because it won't do anything. Does not matter at all. Keep going. Won't matter. We actually heal from it. Gonna get knocked down here. Lovely. Let's play a infernal maybe. Excellent. Get that damage in. Big spin. Huge damage. Try to get our mag trio as well. We're gonna silkbind shockwave if he goes after us a third, which he did. Okay. He did nothing out of it. We can get out of there though. Give him a big slam. Get our buff back again. Sonic barrier. But yeah, as you can see, the sharpness issue's gone. It's no longer an issue, which is crazy because we had to put like 5 points of handicraft into this build as well as like razor sharp and things like that, so we didn't lose sharpness. Just super fast. We still got silkbind shockwave, so I can keep spamming. Yeah, I think Intrepid Heart is probably the next biggest thing, which I wish I had saved the preset because I did put it on a build initially, but I obviously forgot. Because Intrepid would let us do stronger combos than this and actually just keep up everything we were doing. Let's keep going. Keep on swinging. Keep on swinging. Turn around. Keep going. Doesn't matter. We keep swinging. Okay, he finally procs something. Sonic barrier. One of the orbs hit us. That's unfortunate, but we're going to heal it up because it doesn't... Unless we miss, but that's fine. Heal her up. Get it up again. Now, Heaven said, really? He's just spamming raws now. This is lovely. We get so much free healing from all this. Keep on going. Heal it straight back up. If you could hit good hit zones with it, obviously you're going to heal a lot more, much faster. But generally speaking, you can hit anywhere and you'll be fine. This is actually the first prototype of like Title Update 5 one. And it's nutty. Okay. Nice trap. Let's immediately go into a spin. We've already got silkbind shockwave active, so it's going to do max damage anyway. Spin. Easy stuff. Get back over to him. Okay, he's going to waste our time a little bit. But that's fine. Play a blue note. Immediately go into it again. Just keep going. Haven't had to use Heaven Sent at all. Like the swap, because the buff like activates as soon as we get it active pretty much. Do a double spin. The quick animation into just crush. Build up our mag trio for when it's ready. Really wish I had Intrepid on at the moment because we could do so much extra damage through doing better combos. But this one will definitely do for now. Get over here. No. Where you going? We also could use max might on this build. That's a scary thing. I think you could actually get 100% affinity on this build as well as everything else it already has. You could get 100% affinity with it, which is it's crazy. So much extra damage. So much. You could probably push this even further, to be honest. Just playing like this. I don't know. I think you could use like some... I don't know. I think you would just go for 100% affinity because you can't really utilize Frostcraft too well or anything like that. Unfortunate that he's raw reached. I don't think that does. Yeah, nah. Let's get that Sonic barrier up. Easy stuff. Roaring, that's fine. I'm just gonna smash him through it. Okay. Half the damage of this. Give a spin. Oh, he moved. That's unfortunate for me. We do have a blue note ready already, so we can just play it as soon as he gives us a chance. Like there. Now we're back on the roll. Unless he decides to be rude. That's fine. Get back under him. Keep up the spam. But yeah, you can see the basic premise behind it. You want to just not think about it. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Even though it's a fairly aggressive monster like this. And Heaven Sends back, so no more sharpness loss again. I could also get back all the sharpness if we drop down to white or something to get that 7% damage. If I wanted to, we could do that. Should really be doing optimal combos here instead, because it's just going to do a lot more, as you can see. but we didn't have Sonic Barrier for a second. Yeah, you really want to get your Intrepid Heart into this build, I feel like, because just having access to it for a bit without getting knocked back is nice. Because, yeah, this combo is fine, but definitely not the most efficient in terms of damage done. Sonic Barrier, thank you very much. You could also, as you can see, I've got it. You can keep on the Hunting Horn girl as well. She'll give you Sonic Barriers as well. So there's so much damage reduction in this build. You just go for it. No. Okay. Keep spamming. I do need another silkbind shockwave, so we're going to do that. It's actually got way more health than I thought he did. I'm going to swap to get all of my sharpness back, just to get that 7% damage. Need all of it that we can get since we're not got Intrepid on at the moment. English would be nice. They're probably going to take them out, so I'm just going to go towards the face here. Just easy stuff. Easy stuff. Should be able to easily get Heaven Sent too, because been in combat long enough. There's a trap over there as well. Hopefully it gets utilized. He is also close to dead, which is great. Just on 10 minutes basically by the looks, which is pretty decent time considering. Would be a lot faster if we had the Intrepid, obviously, because we wouldn't be getting knocked back like that, and we could just keep doing damage, as well as just better damage combos. Bruh, I did not roll that direction, but okay. Thank you. Get our Sonic Barrier back. Keep going again. You could also make this even tankier if you want a Divine Blessing or defense boost, but I honestly don't think you would need it at all. This is really silly, to be honest. Get the spin on him. Get this Smack Trio out into an Infernal. I don't think it kills him yet. They took my Infernal. So maybe you bring like damage followers instead, so they can't take your Infernals and stuff. The cost of not having double Sonic Barriers, pretty much. But of course he was one hit too. Why wouldn't he be? 1124. That is not bad at all for a 284 Tigrex. Well everybody, that was the Lazy Horn, or at least the return of it. In the next one I'm probably going to augment the snot out of it, try and get as many affinity skills, because I think if we can reach 100% affinity, it'll be the single biggest damage boost for us, as well as changing that shock absorber into an Intrepid Heart, so we can do optimal combos instead of the Crush one, or instead of the Sonic Barrier one when we have it active. Even though I could go for things like Frostcraft, but we would run through that so fast, and then we'd never be able to get it back. But as always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.